Time now for top picks, and our guest, Bruce Campbell's first top pick is Quipt Home Medical. QIPT is the ticker. I understand this company sells ventilator equipment and aids, or they provide these products and services, and you figure this stock is on sale.
I do, yeah. If you look at where they are compared to their peers, they trade at a significant discount. So if you look at their closest peers, they're about 2 times or 2 multiple points higher than where they are now. The company itself has been growing via organically and also via acquisition. They just announced their largest acquisition in history. They have a line of credit that they were able to tap to do this, and so it's quite accretive to shareholders. And we think that over the next year they're going to continue to grow. Just recently they saw a CPI increase from Medicare and Medicaid. So quite often with these medical companies, you always worry about being cut back, but instead they got the opposite. They got the bump up. So they had to deal with inflation a couple of years ago, and now they're dealing with getting price increases. So that's great to see.
Okay, next up is Exro Technologies. Now, this is a clean tech company, and I noticed that the last time, or one of the last times you were on Market Call, you said you were watching this name. Now you've brought it as one of your top picks. What changed?
Yeah, I mean, if you just look at a couple of things that have changed, they've just moved closer. They produce coil drivers for electric motors. This is going to be a gigantic industry. We're all looking to buy electric cars in the future, and they can produce motors that have more torque or more speed or both. And so what's changed is that they recently got financing, which takes them closer to getting into commercial production, which is slotted for Q3. And then, at the same time, what we've seen is that they've had some new contracts. They continue to build out their plant, and they're just, they're really at that stage where they're about to turn the corner and start producing revenue. They continue to have a partnership with Linamar, which they're exploring and looking to expand. And so, we're quite excited about what'll happen when they kind of turn the facility on come the third quarter of this year.
Okay, and finally, your last top pick is Element Fleet Management, which is a fleet leasing and management company. It's up, if I'm not mistaken, about 50% maybe over the last year. You figure this stock still has room to run?
We do, yeah. I mean, if you look at what they've done, they've continued to grow in North America. They also have a fairly significant presence down in Australia and New Zealand. But what they've been doing is they've been cross-selling, additional services to customers, and then they've been growing their customer count as well. So there's still opportunity for that. They don't, only about 45% of fleets are managed by management companies in North America. So if you take a look at that, there's huge opportunity there. Plus, they tend to get a lot of new customers from their other competitors. Plus, they have other markets that they can go into. And right now, they're focusing on the Mexican market, which is just south of where they operate now, and has there's a number of fleets down there. So we think that they've grown in the past at about a 20% rate as far as their EBITDA, and they trade at a 15 times multiple. We think that the growth rate could potentially slow down just due to the law of large numbers, but when it does, they'll still have the ability to grow from a multiples perspective.
I also saw they got a contract with a termite terminator recently. I love they're finding these little opportunities in unexpected places.
Company. Yeah, that's a big company. They had part of the contract before, and then that company bought Terminex, and then they added the Terminex part of it as well.
There you go.